Welcome, my friends, to another episode of Vamphyre Presents. Joe Motion had a hard time getting me out of hibernation. Yes, it is I, Count Vamphyre. I was in a very deep sleep. But he shook my coffin enough and dumped me on the floor to get me up. He said, time for Vamphyre to talk about toy. Normally Vamphyre read book, but I talk about toy today. So I went through my toy collection and I eat my hair as I'm talking. And I looked at Wolfman. This is from the Universal Monster Collection made by Jada Toys. And Wolfman is good. He's a good toy. Traditionally, Vamphyre and Lycan don't get along very well. But differences apart, we talk about this toy. In the movie, this was played by Lon Chaney Jr. His father, the great Lon Chaney, the man of 1,000 faces. He was a master of makeup, played Frankenstein, and the Phantom of the Opera, and Igor. He was a good makeup man, and he played several other characters. Boris Karloff was another good guy, but he just popped in my head. But we talk about the werewolf. So, Lon Chaney Jr. donned the makeup of the werewolf in several movies of the werewolf. In the werewolf, Dracula versus werewolf. What was it? Abbott and Costello meets werewolf, when they tried to make it a little more family friendly and made it a little more humorous. So that was a funny movie. My buddy Svengoolie showed that movie, and it was okay. And it was Abbott and Costello meet the Frankenstein, stuff like that. So anyway, we talk about the werewolf, because I digress. So anyway, let's go ahead and open up this toy and we look at it, okay? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and push the button to make the camera stop. Yes, Jada makes a very good product. I'm very well pleased with the products that they put out. See, very scientific Vamphyre scalpel to open up the vampire or the werewolf toy. So I dedicate this to a liking friend of mine, RJ. He very wolfy. He wolfs out quite often, and old Vamphyre has to calm him down. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at the Wolfman. And Wolfman. Oh, let's see here. Oh, Vamphyre has taken a Wolfman cane from a werewolf. See, very similar to Wolfman cane right here. So he took a Wolfman cane from a werewolf. So I have trophy from werewolf, from battle. So I have trophies from battle. So we look at the werewolf here. Let's take him off the bubble. This makes a lot of noise. My neighbor makes a lot of noise too. Blasting his music. Oi, werewolf come off the cars. Oh boy, look at that. My goodness. And they have a variant on him. He's black and white too. These guys have a bunch of articulation. Look at the upper arm articulate. They have the little pegs in the arm, elbow double jointed. So you really get the, hey, how you doing? Yeah, look at that. Good articulation. The wrist rotates and move up and down. Look at the detail on the hands. Very good. See, we didn't have this articulation when we were all very little. I was very little Vinny many years ago. Look at the detail on the shirt. See the grooves in the shirt that make the fabric. 2 pockets on there. They even got the button details on there. And a nice collar. Oh, double jointed. Moving the shoulders on the ball joint. Another hand. Look at how detailed that is, and the claws are painted. Look at the very nice face sculpt. The head on the ball joint rotates around 360 degrees. The eyes are very well painted. They do an excellent job on there. They got the lips and the teeth. The torso, the waist rotates, back pockets on his jeans, and they even spattered it a little bit with dirt. It's an unnatural movement of the legs, but that's okay. Double jointed knees. No wonder he's grumpy. Look how his legs move. Ouch. The very woofy feet. Oh. Nice trademark insignia. He has peg holes in his feet as well. Good. This is good action figure. Okay. Set him off to the side. Let's look at his accessories. He has another woofy head. Take that out. You could see where it snaps onto the ball. So he has 2 facial expressions. One is a little more aggressive. This is passive and this is aggressive. Passive, aggressive. Passive, aggressive. He's a psychology lesson for you. Look at that. Rawr. Mean werewolf. This is when he about ready to strike when he's hungry, when you didn't give him his puppy chow. Okay. Oh, see, this happened in the movie. Then they set out the bear trap when they knew the werewolf was out, and on chain he got stuck in the trap. See, the trap stuck on his foot and he got stuck, and that's when he got stuck in the trap and he died. And what had happened was his dad saw that the wolf was stuck in the trap and he beat him, and found out that his son, when he transformed back to his son, and his dad said, oh, he got killed by the wolf, to cover up for him. So they buried him and they put wolf's bane on him, and then he came back later and returned to the werewolf. And he didn't remember because somebody robbed his grave and took the wolf's bane off, and he came back. So this is a good trap. See, it actually, it's functional, which is nice, and they spray painted it. So make it look a little rusty. There's a chain on there. This is good. This is good accessory. And then they have extra woofy hands on there, so I have to pop those off the bobble. Oy. They make this difficult for old Vamphyre. Oy, goodness. Even with vampire strength. See, if I use vampire strength, I just shoot it across the room. Oy, okay. So look at the cane. This was introduced at the start of the movie when Larry Talbot, that's the name of the character, he was looking through his dad's telescope and he saw this beautiful woman, which is kind of creepy. He's looking at her in her bedroom. And so he went over to her shop, and to cover up his guilt of being a voyeur, he talking to her in her shop, and he was asking her out on a date, and he said, "Oh, I just want to buy a walking stick." So he bought this that had a silver wolf head on it. So this is the silver wolfy head walking stick from the movie. Very nice. And this is what he beat over. He beat the werewolf over the head with it. The werewolf was played by Bela Lugosi. He was a gypsy. And he actually got beat by Bela. That was the name of the gypsy in the movie. And that's how he became the werewolf. And this was silver, so he killed the werewolf with the silver walking stick. And he ended up getting killed by the same walking stick. So here's the extra wolfy hand. Nice detail on the wolfy hand. And here's the other wolfy hand. Again, same detail. And you could just pull the wolfy hand off. And put the other wolfy hand in. And he could give him a punching wolfy hand, or he could hold his wolf cane. Broke his wolf hand off, so he could go out on the town, and he could be Wolf Daddy Kane out on the town. Be Wolf Daddy Kane when he's out there on the town. So there you have it, the Jada Universal Monster, the Wolfman, non-chainy Wolfman. There we have it with the little G.I. Joe used Joe Motion's backdrop. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in. I do apologize for my absence. It has been a long time since I have made an appearance on the show. I do regret that. Things have been busy for us in Joe Motion household, but things are starting to normalize a little bit. So Vamphyre had to go into hibernation for a time. So hopefully I will be able to make more appearances as Joe Motion can free up his schedule and allow me more camera time. I do regret that, and I do apologize. So thank you guys very much for coming in, for allowing me this opportunity to speak to you. I understand there was another monster who showed up. He who has no name. Yes, he does lurk about the graveyards. I do see him once in a while. He's an okay guy. Fear not with him. He's an okay guy, so I appreciate your patience with him. He's an old friend of mine. He's not Jeremiah the Bullfrog, who was a friend of mine. So take care, my friends. Remember, when you walk into a room, left foot first, look over your shoulder. You spill salt, throw a little over your shoulder. Sleep with your back to the wall, eyes to the door. You don't know a vampire is lurking about. And garlic doesn't scare me off. I love the taste of garlic. So anyway, Vamphyre, nice guy. Okay, so you guys have a good night. Sun's starting to come up. You could see the window right here. Over here, see the window coming up. So I got to go back to bed. So good night. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Remember, be nice to yourselves. Be kind to everyone. You never know what kind of day somebody's having. You know, kindness goes a long way. Be nice to your little puppies and your kitties. They know nothing but unconditional love. If I catch you beating up on your puppies and your kitties, you're going to feel my wrath. My wrath. The teeth are getting in the way. You will feel my wrath. And it won't be nice. So anyway, you take care. Bye-bye.